Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. In this video, inshallah ta'ala, I'm going to show you how to not be an oppressor when it comes to marriage. How to not oppress your spouse. And also in learning how to not oppress your spouse, you're going to learn the ingredient for love in a healthy relationship. And that is, the answer to both of those two questions is one thing: fulfill your partner's rights. You see, if you don't fulfill the rights of your spouse, you are oppressing them. Because the rights that they have over you are basic human needs. The need to interact, the need of kindness, affection, the need of intimacy. The wife has the need of finances and provision or whatever have you. These are basic needs. These needs are such that they cannot receive them from anyone else except for you. My sister, your husband will not be able to receive intimacy from anyone but you. My brother, your wife will not be able to receive affection, intimacy from anyone except for you. Does that make sense? So in neglecting them when it comes to giving them their rights, you are violating them. A basic human function that's as natural for them to want as it is natural for us to want to breathe. If you deprive them of that, you are an oppressor. Does that make sense? And you're also making it difficult for them to stay away from fitna. Of course, a person has no excuse to cheat, because if the spouse is not giving them their rights, they should or they can have the option of leaving. But you make it harder for them to stay chaste, because when they're not getting something from you, they're looking around somewhere else. So please do not be an oppressor. Also, this is the way to have love. You see, Allah Azza wa Jalla said in the Quran, وَجَعَلْنَا بَيْنَكُمْ مَوَدَّةً, and we place between them love. If you look at tafsir, the Salaf, such as Abdullah ibn Abbas radiallahu anhuma, great companion of the Prophet ﷺ, he mentions, how does the love come? He mentions it comes based on them fulfilling each other's rights. Literally, when you look at a marriage which is starved of love, it's because the rights of the spouses are not being fulfilled. They are not being fulfilled. Does that make sense? So if you fulfill each other's rights, then inshallah ta'ala you'll be able to grow in love. And whenever you give, there is a very beautiful way that Allah made the humans. The humans, they have an innate want to reciprocate. If you do good to me, I will naturally want to do good back to you. And when you think more about giving the rights as opposed to receiving, then automatically you give and be generous, and your spouse will just be overwhelmed and want to give back to you, inshallah ta'ala. Now, many of you who are watching this are not married, okay? And inshallah ta'ala, if you're not married, no stress, no problem, because I'm telling you things that you need to know before you get married, so you can learn from the mistakes of those who have walked this path before you. And if you are married and you're struggling in your relationship, then here's how to fix it, inshallah ta'ala. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Because we've got a little Sunnah Match promotion running right now, I'm going to add on something that I've never done before. I've got 5 different courses around marriage, about the before marriage process, the actual marriage itself, and after marriage, taught by myself, taught by many of the other Knowledge College instructors. Okay, there's 5 courses altogether. I'm going to give away all of them for free. For anyone who signs up to Sunnah Match right now. Okay, we have an offer running with a coupon code where you get £5 off for the next few days. Sunday midnight is when you have up until. Does that make sense? Right now, if you sign up, you get £5 off for the first month, and you get access to these 5 courses for absolutely free, inshallah ta'ala. Pay attention. Why am I telling you to sign up to these? Sorry, to watch these courses. You don't have to sign up for them because you get them for free. You just have to sign up to Sunnah Match. It's because you cannot give your spouse their rights unless you know what their rights are. In these courses, you will learn what their rights are and much, much more. Does that make sense? So inshallah ta'ala, if you want, you can have access to all 5 of these for free. Learn the rights of your spouse so you could be a great husband and a great wife, inshallah ta'ala. You also learn about the kind of person to look for in marriage and this, that, and a lot of other stuff, inshallah ta'ala. All of it, all you have to do is just use the coupon code. Use the coupon code for the £5 off offer, which is isolation. That's the coupon code. Make sure you type it in caps. If you're watching on YouTube, click the link below. If you're watching on Instagram, click the link in my bio, inshallah ta'ala. And when you sign up, we will also email you access to these 5 courses. For those of you who are married, and are thinking, well, what purpose do you have on Sunnah Match? Don't worry, I have something for you as well, inshallah ta'ala. One of the things that I do, and I haven't been promoting it up until now because my time is very limited, but I do marriage counseling for couples. Up until now, alhamdulillah, I've had a very high success rate. Does that make sense? I had 2 couples that came to me for a counseling session where on the day they wanted to get a divorce. One of them wanted to get a divorce on the day. In fact, they were coming to me so then I could show them how to go about the divorce process. But alhamdulillah, I had something else up my sleeve. I said I want to try and help them bring them back together. With Allah's permission, alhamdulillah, they're very, very, very happy right now. Second couple of the 2 that I just mentioned wasn't planning to get divorced on that day, but the sister was actually planning to leave. She was planning to walk out on the man, on her husband. I had another couple that actually called me on the day the husband actually gave his wife a divorce. The day the husband actually gave his wife a divorce, alhamdulillah, I came down and alhamdulillah, managed to sort it out. It was only 1 out of the 3 divorces that they have that he had given on that day. So we managed to reconcile. Alhamdulillah, they're happy now. They've got a child now. I'm only mentioning this because now I have a lot more free time in my hands because of the whole quarantine and the whole lockdown. I've got more free time in my hands, inshallah ta'ala. So I'm able to take on a few more couples for marriage counseling. Just look at the email address below. I think it's something like info@marriagesessions.com or imran@marriagesessions.com. It's the emails below. Just check it below. Don't take it from my words. Check it below, inshallah ta'ala. And send me an email. And I'll do my best, inshallah ta'ala. Someone from my team will get back to you, inshallah ta'ala, and arrange an appointment, whatever have you. And everyone that I do the marriage coaching with, I'll also give them access to the courses for free. I'll also give them access to the marriage courses for free, inshallah ta'ala. And this is an amazing time during this whole COVID-19 situation that we study, that we learn the rights of our spouses or our future spouses so that we can have amazing relationships. We've got a lot more free time. Make sure we learn, inshallah ta'ala. For those who are single, get on Sunnah Match, use the coupon code, gain access. Those who are married, who are struggling and they need some marriage counseling, inshallah ta'ala, I'll do my best to help you. I can't guarantee because I know I'm going to get lots of emails, and even though I have more time, it's still very limited. I can probably just do a few here and there, but I'll try my best, inshallah ta'ala, to help whoever it is that I can. Okay? سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك اشهد ان لا اله الا انت استغفرك واتوب اليك. السلام عليكم. Peace.